Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's going to be Alan Wake. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's skin is going to be Alan Wake, which literally released in the item shop today on the 27th of October. As you can see at the top of the item shop, he's under the Alan Wake tab. You can either buy the Alan Wake bundle for 1,800, which gets you the skin, his backbling, pickaxe, and the wrap, or you can buy them separately for 1,500. I personally decided to buy the bundle because I wanted all the items. I didn't think it'd come out for a while, solely because if you pre-ordered Alan Wake 2 on the Epic Games launcher, I'm pretty sure you got it early, and I was like with the Psycho Band, where they had it before. The skin didn't come out for like a week or so after it released with the bundle on the Epic Games launcher. But either way, it came out, which I'm pretty happy. And if you do ever want to use my credit code to buy any, so for example, Alan Wake or any other skins or items in the item shop, it is SPEECH or Speech. If you do want to use it, feel free. If you do, let me know so I can thank you personally. But either way, the Alan Wake skin is a part of the Waking Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4, and its description is bestseller novelist, haunted by his own twisted tales. I picked up Alan Wake 2, I haven't played it yet, but I thought I'd get combos done for this. As I said, didn't think he was coming out today, but it's pretty cool he is. I do really like the skin a lot, and this is definitely my favourite combo for Alan Wake. And the first back bling is the Saving Keystroke, which is part of the Stars Team set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. And this back bling works perfectly because Alan Wake, throughout the game, uses his typewriter to write up his stories. So if you played Alan Wake 1 or Alan Wake 2, you'll know obviously the typewriter is very important in the story, so it works perfectly for this Alan Wake skin. Pickaxe is the slasher, which is Michael Myers' pickaxe, part of the Shape set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. Still in the item shop now. You can either buy it in the Michael Myers bundle or buy it separately. I really do like this pickaxe a lot. I've been using it since it came out. Umbrella. I decided to go for the Founders Umbrella, which I'm pretty sure this is from owning the Founders edition of Save the World. I don't many use this just for the black and I guess the orange. I couldn't really find a glider that's brown, so that's why I decided to use this. Contrail is Spelunker's Special, which is part of the Lara Croft set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6's Battle Pass, and is Lara Croft's Contrail. This works perfectly because in the Alan Wake games, or Alan Wake 1 especially, you use flares to get the enemies away from you, basically the Taken, which are the enemies that attack you, and they don't like light, so you use flares throw them, so they basically go away from you. This works perfectly for Alan Wake 1 and 2, that's the whole theme of these combos. And then the wrap is Alan Wake's Wrap, which is the Dark Place, which is part of the Walking Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. You can either buy it in the Alan Wake bundle or buy it separately. And this wrap is reactive, and it changes it throughout it. And it'll say like Find Alice, which Alice is Alan Wake's wife, so Alice Wake, so that's why it comes up on the weapon wrap. It's a pretty cool wrap, to be fair. Nice colour scheme, white and black. Let's move on to the next Alan Wake skin combos. For this one, I decided to use the Jedi Holocron, which is part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. Just mainly using it for the brown. Pickaxe is Alan Wake's pickaxe, which is a Dark Place lamp, which is part of the Walking Nightmare set. And the wrap I decided to use is Mayhem, which is part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X, and this is the Psycho Bandit's weapon wrap, basically the Borderlands weapon wrap. I really like this a lot. It goes very nicely with the colour scheme of the pickaxe itself and also the glider, or the umbrella I guess you could say. Let's move on to the third combo. This one, I decided to use Alan Wake's back bling, which is the Alan's Messenger bag. Pickaxe is a combat knife, part of the Future War set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, and this is Sarah Connor's pickaxe, mainly using it for the brown. And the wrap is Shadow Angular Shift, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. And it's a Shadow series weapon wrap and works very nicely because throughout the games, basically the shadows, they like the people who attack you basically like shadow figures, I guess you could say. They're called the Taken in the Alan Wake game, so they like attack you and they're basically shadows, which is pretty cool. So Taken are it's a pretty cool game. Obviously, if you've never played Alan Wake 1, it's pretty awesome. And I picked up Alan Wake 2 as I mentioned, haven't touched it yet, but this just works so nicely for the Alan Wake theme. Let's move on to the next combo. For this one, I decided to use the Raynar's Pendant, part of the Delta 1 set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, and this is Kate Diaz's backbling, mainly using it for the brown. Pickaxe is the Gaffy Stick, which is part of the Book of the Boba Fett set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, and this is a Star Wars series pickaxe, and it's Boba Fett's pickaxe, using it for the brown. And the wrap is Rogue Archaeology, which is part of the Indiana Jones set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3, as you probably guessed it, is Indiana Jones weapon wrap, and he was the secret skin from Chapter 3, Season free. Let's move on to the next combo. For this one, I thought I'd use a Fortnite Mares backbling from this season, or from this Fortnite Mares, I guess you could say, for 2023. Backbling is Stabo Lantern, which is Michael Myers' backbling, part of the Shape set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. Pickaxe is Reaper, which is a Fortnite Mares pickaxe, introduced all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 1, just a very OG Halloween pickaxe, or Fortnite Mares pickaxe. I thought I'd go for Halloween theme backbling and pickaxes, just coming up to Halloween pretty soon, in 4 days. And then the wrap is the Jujutsu Kaisen emblem, part of the Jujutsu Kaisen set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4, and this was part of the Jujutsu Kaisen event pass in Chapter 4, Season 3. I'm pretty sure this was in the free tier, and you didn't have to pay the 1,000 V-Bucks, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, using it for the black. Let's move on to the next combo. For this one, I thought I would use Ash Williams' backbling, which is the Boomstick, part of the Nobi Cabin Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, or I should say one of the 2 backblings that Ash Williams has. And this one works perfectly because actually in the Alan Wake game, especially the first one, you unlock a shotgun at some point throughout the game, which is why it's nice it's a shotgun. Pickaxe, it's Daryl's Knives, which is part of the Surviving Arms set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, and it's a Daryl Dixon's pickaxes, or knives, I guess you could say. And the wrap is Tie-Dye Abyss, which was introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, and this is the Tie-Dye Skins weapon wrap. And if you want to change the colour, I have it, but it always has black. If you want to change the second colour, you change your banner colour. I put it on the brown, like the only brown we have, and it gives it a nice black and brown look. Let's move on to the next Alan Wake skin combos. For this one, I thought I would use the all-light backbling, just like a massive light. And in the game, as I mentioned, you have use a flashlight, or you use flares, use any source of light to get rid of the shadow. People are taken, they don't like light, so they obviously leave you alone. So that's why this backbling works absolutely perfectly. This is part of the Special Operations Squad set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2, and I'm using it reactive, basically because the light comes on and off, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly what makes it reactive, like what changes, maybe damaging enemies, or I don't know how it is reactive, but either way, I've turned on and off throughout the game, which is cool. Pickaxe is a Guiding Glow, part of the Red Riding set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 6. If you don't have this one, you use any axe-themed pickaxe, which work nicely, because the Taken have axes that they use basically to attack you, so which is pretty cool, like in the sense of for the combo, because it's an axe, works perfectly for the themes, since the Taken enemies in the game will attack you with axes. And then the wrap is Lantern Glow, once again similar to the back bling, so that's for like the lights, like a lantern, obviously use it to light things up. Introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, that's the main reason I'm using it. The gold doesn't really go nice with everything, because it's nice with the whole theme of like the actual lights, I guess you could say, having something that produces light, and that's why the actual Guardian Glow is cool as well. It's got a little lantern on it as well. Let's move on to the next Alan Wake skin combos. For this one, I decided to use the backbling Sheriff's Duffel, which is Rick Grimes' backbling, part of the Survivor in Arms set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. Men use this, it's got all the different guns in the actual backpack itself for the Sheriff's Duffel. Pickaxe is the Fang Saws. Use this because the enemies, once again, the Taken in the game, have chainsaws they can use. Now, you can't use Ash Williams' chainsaw, because obviously he has a chainsaw hand. That one would have worked perfectly, but so you can only use it. So that's why I decided to use the Fang Saws from the Chapter 1 Season X Battle Pass, part of the Storm Scavenger set. And I'm using the black edit style. You can use any of the edit styles, Rust, Crimson, or Hunter. They'd all work nicely, but I decided to go for black. Rust would also work nicely as well. Either of the 4 edit styles work perfectly. And the wrap is the Sap, part of the Groot set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4's Battle Pass, using it mainly for the brown and the wooden theme. Let's move on to the second last Alan Wake skin combos. For this one, I started to use a backpack backbling, and the backbling is the Critical Carryall, part of the Crossmark Operative set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Basically got a pistol holstered. Ideally, if it was a revolver, would have been better, but the pistol still worked nicely. It's in Alan Wake 2. I'm pretty sure the detective has a pistol, so that's why I decided to use it. If I had a revolver backbling, I would have used that, but either way, it works nicely. Pickaxe is the Throwback Axe, part of the Origins set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4, mainly using it for the brown. And the weapon wrap is Spinal Vinyl, which is part of the Cali Cool set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, using it for the black and the brown. Let's move on to the final Alan Wake skin combos. This one, I decided to use the back bling Pursuit, which is part of the War Paint set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3, and the War Paint skin itself is the Save the World skin. So if you have the actual Save the World, I'm pretty sure Founders Edition, you'll would have got given the skin, or if you pick it up now, Founders Edition, which will cost quite a lot, it will, you get the skin, the War Paint skin. It's a War Paint skin, a Rose Team Leader, with like 2 Save the World skins. It works nicely for this colour scheme. It also has like shotgun ammo as well, which is pretty cool. Pickaxe is a Simple Sledge, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9, using it mainly for the brown and the black, and I really do like this pickaxe a lot. And the wrap is the controlled focus, which is part of the focal point set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, using it for the black and out the blue for like the light. That's all the Alan Wake skin combos done. I really do like this skin, as I mentioned. I didn't think it was going to come out for a while, but I'm pretty happy it did come out. So that's all Fortnite Mayor skins got now. Sort of 2,700 V-Bucks. So if there's any skins I do want, I'll pick up. So if there is any other Fortnite related videos you want to see, could be cosmetic, for example, skin, back bling, pickaxe, glider, / umbrella, contrail or weapon wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know. And, you know, I'm always down to give something a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.